Awesome. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome to the culminating moments of POPS 2024. My name is Devin Schultes. I'm a program manager within the Program Development and Delivery Department here at the Cancer Support Community. Hold on one moment. Sorry. Sorry, folks. Just wanted to make sure that you all can see my slides there. All right. Okay. All right, so I'm honored to be with you this afternoon to present the closing remarks session of this year's POPS Symposium for 2024. Before we say our goodbyes, we'll reflect on a couple of highlights from our time together over the past 2 days, give you all a sneak peek at what's coming soon from CSC. We'll also take some time to direct you all to our post-symposium evaluations. And lastly, but certainly not least, we will also express our gratitude to those who have made this event possible. This year, the Cancer Support Community set out to curate a symposia that truly embodied the essence of our mission: to uplift and strengthen people impacted by cancer by providing support, fostering compassionate communities, and breaking down barriers to care. We aim to create a space for all psychosocial oncology professionals to network and learn from one another, to discuss the healthcare needs of patients and their loved ones, and to inspire you, to invite you all to remember the significance and impact of this work. So as we conclude the POPS 2024 conference, we would love to hear from you about your thoughts and insights after these enriching 2 days of sessions. So we ask that you please take a moment to visit the Mentimeter shown on the screen. You can do that by scanning the QR code with your smartphone or by visiting menti.com and entering the code 41003694. Again, you can scan the QR code on your cell phone and answer that way, or you can go to menti.com and enter the code there on the screen, 41003694. So we are asking, okay, I don't see any responses coming through. Let's see if that opens the voting. There we go. I'm starting to see some of those responses come through. Perfect. So again, asking you all to use a single word or a short phrase to really describe how you're feeling after these last 2 days of POP sessions. As you can see, your words are coming together to create a word cloud in real time. So just a fun way to paint a really vivid picture of our shared experience at POPS this year. I'm going to take a moment just to let the cloud populate with your responses, but I also see some folks are dropping their word or short phrase in the chat too. I'm seeing a couple words that really resonate with me over the last 2 days, like community, inspired, connected. So feel free to continue to pop into the chat any words that are resonating with you as that cloud is forming. So great to see all of those responses come in. Proud to be an affiliate, inspiring, hopeful, energized, empowering, reinvigorated. Wonderful. Well, thank you all so much for sharing some of those responses. We're really glad to see that you all have found the last 2 days inspiring and an opportunity to really stay connected with one another. Someone just put in the chat, delightfully informative. I love that. Perfect. Thank you, folks. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on. So we were so happy to see so many of your smiling faces. These are just a few of them, but these are some folks that were in our sessions and meetings over the past 2 days. And while I'm here, I also just want to give a huge shout out to Kelly Hendershot, the partner relations team, and all of the other CSU staff who really helped to put on such a wonderful 3rd annual POPS this year. Now let's take a moment to recognize our incredible speakers from our sessions this year. These folks have not only shared their wisdom, but also sparked some really fascinating discussions and aha moments throughout this year's symposium. If you can, drop your favorite session that you attended in the chat. Perfect. We were so lucky to have representation from so many of our partner organizations, key players in the psychosocial oncology space, and even a few speakers from CSC HQ. Learning from your various perspectives was incredibly valuable as we all strive to be on the forefront of providing the highest quality of care to all individuals impacted by cancer. Sessions at this year's POPs covered a wide range of relevant topics, from mental health and self-care to equity and disparities in cancer care to optimizing patient-provider interactions and relationships in all cancer settings. On behalf of the cancer support community, I'd like to thank you for sharing your expertise and insights and being the driving force behind the depth and richness of our discussions over the last 2 days. CSC is committed to providing ongoing education and networking in the field of psychosocial oncology. So here are a few upcoming events that you really won't want to miss. Next Tuesday, October 15th, you can join the Head and Neck Cancer Alliance and CSC for a talk with a head and neck cancer survivor, a social worker, and a nurse practitioner about the mental health challenges for someone diagnosed with head and neck cancer. The Community Health Worker Peer Support Forum is a brand new event series from CSC that's designed to offer CHWs the opportunity to learn about key cancer navigation topics from experts, as well as to network and share best practices with other CHWs. This session on October 16th will feature expert CHW Candice Draw. She'll be presenting on how to empower communities impacted by cancer to share their voice. On October 29th, you can join CSC for a conversation with 2 oncology financial navigators to discuss the new Medicare Prescription Payment Plan, or M3P. Lastly, we have one other webinar coming up on November 11th titled 5 Myths About Grief, featuring author, registered nurse, and caregiver advocate Dr. Ebony Green. 5 Myths About Grief will focus on the commonalities and misconceptions surrounding grief and will provide participants with practical strategies to navigate this highly complex and personal experience. These events offer fantastic opportunities to further your knowledge, network with peers, and stay at the forefront of psychosocial oncology developments. To view all of CSC's upcoming events, you can scan the QR code there on the screen. From there, you'll be able to view event details and register from that webpage. You can also visit csc.org/events, cancersupportcommunity.org/events to see all upcoming events. We look forward to seeing you there. All right. We do strive to make each annual POPs really better than the last, and your insights play a huge pivotal role in achieving that goal. So we would like to kindly request that you take a few moments to share your thoughts and suggestions. Your inputs are going to help us understand what worked really well and where there's room for improvement. You can scan the QR code on the screen or visit the link that's going to be put into the chat for the Microsoft Forms. The survey will also be sent to the email address that you registered with for this event within the next 1 to 2 business days, with the survey link and a reminder to fill out the IPCE certificate form online. This survey will stay live until October 31st. As a reminder, this symposium was recorded. I know you all have heard that many times over the past couple of days, and it will be available for viewing on CSC's Zoom Events Hub and CSC's Learning and Training Program website. And that will be through February 10th of 2025. PDF versions of the presentation materials, including slide decks, handouts, etc., will be shared with attendees following the event. Please note that all session recordings and resources available after the event are for informational purposes only, and you will not be eligible for CEs. If you wish to receive 1 continuing education credit from participating in the session, you have to complete the Prime online evaluation form. The deadline to claim your credits will be December 20th, 2024. The link to this form will be available in the chat, and if you have any questions about the CE activity, please contact Prime at the email address that will be shared in the chat as well. Just want to say thank you in advance for taking the time to share your insights and feedback with us. We do thank our generous sponsors, including the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, ASI, and Sanofi for their support that makes this meaningful event possible. And as we come to the close of the 2024 Psychosocial Oncology Professional Symposium, I want to express gratitude on behalf of the cancer support community to each of you for your valuable contributions, insightful discussions, and unwavering enthusiasm and engagement in the sessions yesterday and today. The exchange of ideas and knowledge that have taken place in this year's symposia will undoubtedly resonate far beyond these virtual walls and will continue to shape the landscape of our work. Let's carry the spirit of collaboration and innovation forward, continuing to push the boundaries of what is possible together. Thank you.